And if you see this pimple, don't mind it. It's just saying hello for a little bit until I can pop it. You're probably wondering why my face is so puffy. That's because I just been crying for like a whole probably 10-20 minutes. Just crying about life. Because life is hard. Whoever said that life is easy probably had everything handed to them. My other job starts today. Trying to find another job that's for the morning. And I actually quit my other job because this job that I already have pays more, and then my other job pays more a day. So yeah, I had quit my other job. You probably don't even care, but I want to talk, so therefore I'm going to talk. There's a lot of things that goes on in my head. I want to cry about it, but I don't. I'm like, this is life. You gotta deal with it. Because if you're not rich, you're struggling, trying to live, unless you have everything handed to you like some kids nowadays do. But most things that I do want do take time, and I end up getting them because my parents are great parents. They work their butt off trying to make a living. I give my parents so much credit. When I was younger, I was probably a brat. I know for sure when I was little, like a toddler baby, my mom says I was such a little hellion. She says, I'm grateful for everything I have. Why does life gotta be so stressful? You gotta... And I've been thinking, even in school, you're working your butt off, stressing, crying. So much stuff goes inside your head, trying to do as much schoolwork as you can. But you know what? When y'all graduate and everything, they don't teach you the stuff in school that you need to be taught in real life. And that's so annoying. They don't teach you how to start a credit, how to get credit, how to buy a car, how to get a house, talk about loans and a bunch of other crap. They don't teach you that in school. They need to. Unless you get everything handed to you, then it's not a big deal. But like a bunch of other people, hopefully in this world, and it's not just me, you not getting everything handed to you. I mean, with my phone, my tablet, my computer, yes, I was given those things, but it took time. I got stuff like for Christmas and birthdays. That's the only time I got cool stuff. Well, I can't really say that. We order stuff through the year, but it's for birthdays and Christmas present because they're out expensive. But I didn't know when I was younger how stuff is so expensive until I got a job, and then I got a car. You don't realize how expensive things are. And is it just me or people? Buttholes. People are buttholes. The job I was working at, people are, excuse my language, but assholes. Like, I don't care if you're having a bad day. Don't put that on somebody else. Don't act like a freaking asshole because you're having a bad day or something's going on, something's going wrong. Don't put that on somebody. And I realized a lot of stuff that's online people are crazy. I thought I was crazy. No, there's people crazier than me. Some people are mean. I want to meet the nice people. Oh, was this really sweet old lady. She was, I don't know, had to be in her 60s, 70s. She was so nice. I went to Subway because I love Subway. If you don't like Subway, I don't care. But if you do like Subway, give this video a like. But I was getting Subway yesterday, and we were waiting in this decent long of a line. It was going by pretty fast, and I looked at the chips because I wanted to know what they were and what they looked like. They didn't have a picture on the bag, but the lady was like, I've been wondering if those no, the beginning of the conversation was she got a phone call saying if it was storming or raining wherever she was at, and I looked outside, just, you know, I was just looking because it was thundering and lightning and pretty decent of wind, but it wasn't raining. But when I left Subway, it was raining. But after that, she hung up the phone call. She asked me if it was going to rain. I was like, well, it looks like, but it hasn't already. And then I turned back around and she ended the phone call, and somebody on the phone, said just tell her to be safe, and she was like, I will. And then a couple minutes later, the line has shortened and we're by the chips. And I was just looking at what type of chips they have, and I wanted to see if it looked tasty, and it sounded tasty. And the lady was like, I've been wondering if those things are pretty good. I was like, that's what I was just looking at. I was like, the flavor sounds really good. She was like, yeah, I know. So she grabbed the bag off, ripped it open, and said, I'll pay for it when I get at the end of the line. And I was like, yeah. And she was like, you want to try? And I was like, OMG. She was like, you can have a chip if you want to. And I was like, sure, why not? This nice lady, and I wanted to know what they taste like. And she was really nice. She was sweet. Her outfit was blinged out. Like she looked good. But she opened the bag of chips. So here, have a chip if you want to try it. And I took me a chip, and I was like, this is good. And she took her a piece, and she was like, I think I like this. I think I'm gonna eat the rest of them. Or she said something like that. But yeah, so many things are going through my head off and on, even at work. There's some things that are out of my control, but I still stress about it because it's there. It happened, or it might happen, and I hate stressing. I hate anxiety. But there was also this nice lady that was making my food, and she was so funny. She knew I worked at this place, and she asked a question about the place I was working at and asking if they had the item, and I was like, yeah, they do, or I believe they do. She was like, oh, I've been wanting the same thing, and I was using my Subway gift card that I got, and I was like, how can I use the rest of the change I have, and I'll pay for the rest on my card? She was like, okay, just swipe it, and yeah. And I was like, and I got a drink for the rest of the change that was left. And after she asked me that question, I completely forgot that I bought a drink. She was like, wait, hold up, you bought a drink? And I was like, yeah. She was like, why aren't you leaving with it? And I was like, oh my gosh. I was like, OMG, thank you so much. Some people would just left and not say anything. I was glad she said something because I was really thirsty. But yeah, I realized there are some nice people, and we need more nice people in this world. The way this world or society is just so annoying. It really is. It's if you don't got a whole lot of money, you're not cool. If you're not skinny, you're not pretty, you're ugly. If you're fat, you're ugly, you're not pretty. If you wear cute outfits, you're pretty, not ugly. If you wear just a basic outfit that's in like a t-shirt and leggings or shorts or sweatpants, you're ugly. Like the way your hairstyle is, if you have acne, like get over yourself, people. Not everything in this world is about size or what you have and what you don't have. It's just, we need plus size women in this, more plus size women. My body shape is the weirdest body shape ever. It's like and the way sizes are just annoying. Like, if you're a large, you should be a large. But in some clothes, if you're a large, you're an extra large. And if you're an extra large, you're a double X or a triple X or whatever. Ugh. Some of the people in the world makes me not want to live in this world. Just because how hard it is. The way social media is just so messed up. But anyways, that's my little rant of the video.